Hey everybody, it's Nufus here. Actually, my very first video, so I thought what better way to kind of kick things off for us than a actual house tour of what I've been up to. Um, I've been playing the game since pretty much the start of open beta. Well, I guess it was open beta. I had to apply for it, but I been really enjoying the game. Kind of all other games I've been playing fell to the wayside. So welcome to Palia. Free to play, and I highly recommend. So we start off with basically your typical start. We have big Maji Market gates and the new member born gates that you get from the quest, and a little divider so you can't really see everything. And as you go in through the front gates, we're confronted with Christmas. May not be Christmas when you actually watch the video, and this won't be here year round, but I had to do it. I didn't go overboard, but yeah, the typical little Christmas display at the start. A couple trees around, and with that being said, we go right over into my other Christmas themed corner. I got a Santa sleigh done up. We have Rudolph at the front, sort of, with the red, and then down to a moonstruck bed in the back, which I felt sort of looked like a sleigh. Kind of proud of this. I like the way it all turned out. We got cookies and a feast out for Santa and a few presents. Trees in the back, and yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. One of my favorite things. So the rest of the year, if you come over, the main thing you're going to see is a gazebo in the middle, and it's housing my favorite thing in the game, the ancient witch. So far, we got 5. I want them all. Maybe it end up being a fish ball eventually. I just like catching the guys who are challenging. All kind of modded out to match the coloring. A couple mods missing, but we'll get there. And with that, we're going to follow along our Ravenwood Tall Yellowbrick Road and hopefully see a Kitsu. I don't know, he must be sleeping at the moment. Into our little wall item here. And a little camp section. Kind of like that area. I use it a bit for taking care of my forageables. We come around the corner and we have some nice lighting. I like the dragon tides for the wall and bellflower in the corner. And we have a couple of fountains. You might notice that I have the floating candles inside. I like using items inside my fountains. It's just a cool little extra. And well, I love floating candles. Go in through our main entrance and our main house, and we have our little phoenix shrine. The makeshift large planter and a little bit of overflow foliage. Sort of always evolving, but I love the dang thing. We'll go from that, we'll turn right, and we're going to end up in our art gallery. I might add a few extra pieces, but these are all the single pieces, every piece of art you can buy. Even got Gel's little extra quest item there in the corner. That's just a usual typical filler area here, little sitting area. Moving into a bedroom. Just wanted to keep this area kind of plain. I guess I would call it my bedroom. We have some laundry in the corner. Mirror to check myself out. See how ugly I am. And yeah. Alright, so we'll keep continuing down this way. Regular little sitting area there. Game on the table. And we move into our chapel bar. Really proud of this one turned out. We have lots of beer steins. Used a ranch piece here to connect the Capital Chic sideboard. I like that one. The way they work all conjoined. They always kind of look nice. Stools and whatnot. Just to speed things along a little bit, we have a bellflower fountain in here. I sort of noticed I can glitch it into the chandelier. I just like the way it looks. It's not super perfect, but the fact that it bounces inside there, I like. And I got it filled with the moonstones. On the wall, we got a few quest items, and one of the paintings I really like. I just always go back to that one for some reason. And over here, we just have our big feast. Pretty much all the recipes I've cooked. A couple I've kind of moved elsewhere because of decoration and whatnot. I feel I still need to work on the lighting a little bit down here, but it's pretty close. Now, from here, we go to a secret garden. I'll show you after what I mean by secret garden. But it's just got a nice little foliage on the go. We have our fish/dragon constellation telescope looking off into the stars, even though it's daytime. And we'll move into I'll go down this way for a better view. Spa. All bellflower, what they call hot tubs in the game. And people just keep on coming over and turning off my lights on me. Apologies for that. I'll try to fix it as we go. That's why don't trust some people to come over. But yeah. We can add a few more clutter pieces. I like to have some linen in here, but we haven't got the items yet. But it's coming, I hope. Yeah, so that's the spa. Next, we're moving into my kitchen section. It's just a few sideboards. I feel like I need another sink in here. Maybe change it to sideboards, but it's working. I like it. The little Maji Market thing. Up there on the top, the lantern. And this little island, if you decide to do it. I know I need some more food on it. These are the little ranch house corner pieces. They're called the ranch house floor cabinet. Okay, there you go. Just to get you the name. But you can link them all together. Make a cool little island. And you can put what you want in the middle, but I like the Amberborn. Moving on into my chili oil dumpling kitchen. This is just set for the basic amount, but you obviously can add bigger for that. And I'm going to do some more glitching in here, but it's pretty well what it's going to be. And people are turning off my lights, but that's totally okay. Just a typical little kitchen. Kind of like the corner though. And we're going to another corner I'm sort of working on, but I do like it. It's just going to be where I keep all of my portraits for now. Just typical sitting area. Next up, we got our big dining area. We've got, I believe it's the Kelma dining table. There's 6 of them here side by side, back to back. And if you want to steal the idea, just not really stealing in this game. You're just building it for yourself. I set the table with dish I like. I believe this one is the crab gumbo. It's just telling me it's apple pie. It's definitely not apple pie. And at the head of the table, I've got my big Ravenwood easy chair. The rest are Ravenwood dining chairs. All mounted match color. Banners on the wall. Next up, a little nod to a friend of mine from another server. I hope he comes back to play, but I'm sure he's found something else to keep himself occupied. He had everything done in the game that he felt he needed to do, and he had one room where he didn't know really what to do with it, so he had bought one toilet, stuck it in the middle. We all sort of gave him shit. So this is my homage to him, the toilet room. Got 5 toilets, bookshelves for your reading. And, well, I've got my stag trophy, Mujin, and the Chappa. I'll hurry things along because I hear some footsteps. This is just my doubles room, really. I keep fish in here I like, and just doubles to fill it up. And the aquarium item. If you look real close, you can see the fish going around. If you wonder what this looks like before you spend your medals. People keep turning off my lights. Lovely. Just my little makeshift room. Slowly but surely getting it all. There's a couple pieces I need that I have elsewhere. Or my collection's not all in here. I do need a couple extra pieces. Into a wall feature that I like. It's just a wagon wheel, and you might be able to steal this if it works for you. I just got flames going along the edges. I like that area. Into my bowling alley. My personal favorite. The edges, we have floating candles as the tall Kilima bottles, and we have Einar's item and bars along the edge. We just need plushies. Guys keeping score. I don't think I mentioned it, but I use these in my bar areas as the industrial pantries. And this one, I have just a bellflower in the back and the light shines through. I like the lighting of it. Steal it if you want. Moving on into my temple room. We have a little shrine here with some Emberborn stuff. That's Aloisa's item. Really like the Emberborn bookcase in here. Might build a few more. Into Tish's drawing board. Another metal item. Couple quest items, right? Back here we have Hadari's metal item. That's the geode, I call it. What do they call it? It's the miner's curio case. Nearing the end, but not finished, we have the typical bathroom. Still a little bit of work to be done here, but it's pretty close. You might have noticed I like that chandelier. I kept the same chandelier as the Moonstruck. Back here is another concept thing. I like kind of trying to make things out of nothing. Call this my little dance floor. It's all homestead rugs, staggered, a couple makeshifts in there. And these are the Capital Chic bookshelves turned back on. They're to come stimulating speakers. Oh yeah, Ed hoses. You gotta have that at a rave. And some horns and stuff. So if you haven't already figured it out, you can use your treasure chest you're getting around Kilima and Bahari to make a ladder to the top of your house. So it's just sort of a view of what we have going on here. I'll show you a more bird's eye view in a second. But the corner I mentioned before, the secret garden, is back here. And currently we're over in this corner. A full 30 building plot, a couple extras to me. Okay, so we'll jump down and nod to my good friend, the Who's It. I don't usually give out names, but I know she'll get a kick out of this. This is her gate tunnel. She discovered it at her furniture plot where she keeps her overflow stuff. And if you line up the single gate or log cabin gates, just watch this. Love that thing. I can run through that all day. I just have a few worm farms here for my money, and I like this little corner. It's like a Moonstruck thing. It's got the Moonstruck bath. We have a makeshift pergola, which I love. I want all of them. I didn't even notice there was a smiley face on that can. Makeshift clothesline to dry yourself off. And we'll go over to another, not quite finished, but pretty close, music gazebo. We got the investigator desk over there, simulating a piano, Maji market drum, lutes, horns. I feel like I need more lighting and a few things, but it's pretty close in here. I'll maybe do a glitch video in the future. This is Tish's chest, the decorative one you get from Request. I actually glitched a regular chest inside of it. Moving on. So we'll follow the yellow brick road around the corner here. Try to keep it as brief as we can. My garden's a bit pitiful because I'm trying to move another pot, but this is what I usually do. We're kind of surrounded by the floating candles. I'm waiting for all my tiles to die so I can actually move this thing out of here. I don't really need to go. So. And here's the froggy bucket. I made it into a fire pit. You can stick stuff in there. You can do what you want. I know people who plants inside. I like my fire. Love that thing. And we're moving into my little garden shed. Really like the way this area turned out as well. It's just like a regular tent you start off the game in. This is what you can do with it. And I'll finish off the tour in my workhouse area. These are my cedars, preserve jars along the edge, anvil up front. I don't usually use repair kits, I usually pay for it. Into where I keep all of my regular items. This is the furniture chest you can get from Tish's. I actually placed it close to my mod bench, so watch this. Close it up, we open it up, and you can access your mod bench from it. Not sure if that's common knowledge. So that just about ends the tour of my very first plot and my very first video. I want to thank everyone for actually hanging around and checking it all out. And if you want, feel free to like and subscribe. I'm a new guy in town, and I actually plan on being around for a while. I love the game, and I want to promote it as much as I can. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys soon.